Bonsoir. C'est Mission Planète Gang.
Hello, YouTube. How is everyone doing out there tonight? Spaceman here with you on this lovely Florida evening. And what do I have for you tonight? Well, I have a Yabo. But first I'm going to light up one of these. Now, this is an old cigar that goes quite a ways back with me. In fact, this cigar goes back to the late 90s. Having tasted many premium cigars and premium pipe tobaccos, I smoked one of these last night, and it was like seemingly intensely bland and kind of horrible. Yep, it was. And I'm sure it's a taboo smoke to have in your humidor. Yes, I had it in my humidor because I knew I wasn't going to smoke all of them right away, and I had them in my drawer a few years ago. And what did they do? They went stale on me. I had them in there for, I don't remember how long, a month maybe, but upon opening the pouch, you get a very good smell, very good aroma, like a vanilla maybe. Peppery kind of, what is that smell? Maybe anisette kind of smell? Oh hell, I don't know. Just gonna light it up. Anyway, you know, if all of you know anything about drugstore or news agency cigars, or whatever you want to call them, these are supposedly, you know, duplicative or replicative of man-made hand-rolled cigars, okay? Man-made hand-rolled cigars. It says on the back here, years ago, when a man wanted a good cigar, he'd roll his own. Those cigars didn't look that refined, but they sure tasted mild and smelled good. Now you can enjoy the same kind of smoke with backwoods. We take all natural filler tobacco, which is selected for mildness. Then we roll it in gentle tasting broadleaf, a dark tobacco that is aged for at least 12 months to bring out its naturally sweet taste and pleasing aroma. We make them like they used to. Backwoods sweet, aromatic, wild and mild cigars. Of course, these are, of course, the sweet aromatic version. Let's fire one up. My 007 lighter. Yeah, my Zippo 007. By the way, this was one of the first Zippo. Well, no, one of the first Zippo lighters I ever bought was in 1981 when I was 17. But when I went back and started collecting Zippos again in the late 90s, this is one of the first ones I bought. An awesome lighter. Not a bad cigar. Anyway, I want to get with this Yabo, which is from Pipes and Cigars. Where else? And trust me, this is there's not going to be any more Yabos like for, you know, the rest of this month. I guarantee you that. This was not an expensive order, but there will be no more of those this month. You see, I'm on kind of a tight budget right now. So, oh, forgot to do the top. That would help. It's not a bad cigar. Very, very mild flavored cigar. Airspeed packing pillows. Once again, we present to you as a gift from Pipes and Cigars. Pillows for the lofty cat's head. We're going to start with this. I just got another tin of this, because this is now one of my all-time top chocolate aromatics. And by the way, I ordered 2 tins before that, but I didn't do another Yabo, but I did order another 2 extra tins. I get tired of doing Yabos. I figure, why should I have to do a Yabo in every single thing I get? Anyway, this is the other pipe I talked about in my last Yabo. Once again, it is the Dr. Grabow Royal Tin, and this is the rusticated version. The stem, once again, is not bright orange. As you know, I love pipes with orange stems, especially the swirly marbled orange stems. Well, they kind of knocked this package around a little, didn't they? Let's get this open. You know, these are carefully crafted in the Blue Ridge Mountains, okay, of North Carolina. And it is a nice pipe. It's got some nice rustication to it. See? Quite nice, huh? Does this really work? I mean, really. You know, people do this, but, you know, I mean, I don't know whether it shows more of the pipe's details or not. I'd like to read something from the Dr. Grabow, the blister card here. Like I said, they're carefully crafted in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. Doesn't say handcrafted. They're made by machines. Our employees, many with more than 40 years in pipe making, bring a total of some 1,400 years of skill to create the best value for quality pipes available in the USA today. Made from quality natural Mediterranean briar, each pipe passes through 52 production phases with quality control checks at every stage. Every Dr. Grabow pipe is unique. Wonder what this backwoods. I'm using a old Frogmorton tin without the label on it for an ashtray. I wonder what this this cigar tobacco would taste like if I put it in this pipe and smoked it. What do you think? Should I try it? Should I sacrifice these backwoods cigars and maybe mix them with some Black and Mild? I have a Black and Mild stray cigar here. Kind of tempting, isn't it? Anyway, made from quality. Where already said that. And then it just talks about the care. You know, half fill the bowl for the first few smokes, and then alternate between full and half bowls. I don't really do that. I don't know if you guys do that. I just fill it and smoke it all the way down the heel, and I let it build the carbon cake the way it will build it. So let's do the old remove the filter. I love this part. I hate these things. Can't even bloody smoke them. Anyway, so much for that. Gone. Look at the Grabow. See the Grabow? The print. Royal Tin, it says. And it says Grabow on this side, Dr. Grabow. A nice little pipe. Maybe I'll just put some tobacco in there and smoke it later. But the fan on here, it's hot. That's it. I got my chocolate silk. I probably have about maybe 3-4 extra tins of this now. So I'm gonna keep on seeing if I can procure like maybe a tin a month of this, just in case the FDA decides to destroy that blend. I really love it. It's exceptional chocolate tobacco. Cigar went out. I have an interesting question to throw out at the end of this Yabo before I'm finished, just to see, like, you know, what kind of answer I can get from people on this one. Okay, what would you do if you were dating a girl and you started to get really serious, and you were living with them or married to them, whatever, and she allows you to smoke your pipe, or she allows you to smoke your cigarettes or cigars, whatever you do, and maybe she even smokes, but then all of a sudden she comes along and develops a medical condition which prevents her from smoking any longer. She has to give up smoking completely, and she can't be near the cigarette smoke. This is not happening with me. I'm just throwing this out there, just a scenario. What would you do? Would you ask her for your own smoking room with the door closed, which is what I would do, and then I could put a smoke machine so that maybe a lot of smoke wouldn't seep out? And would you continue smoking in the car when she's in there? I don't usually do that, but if you're a cigarette smoker, you probably do. Would you compromise that, or would you break up with that person or leave that person? And that sounds extreme, but I've heard some folks go as far as to say that they would not date a girl unless she did accept her smoking. Now, that's kind of understandable in the beginning, but if you fall in love with this person and they happen to be a smoker, would you then, later on down the road, this scenario, would you then compromise? Or would you then say, no, I don't want to be with you any longer? That's just throwing that out there because I'd like to hear your answer to that. I asked someone that, I presented that scenario to someone the other day and caused quite a stir, caused a big argument, so, between me and that person, and it wasn't good. It's just asking, just want to see what y'all think about that. Okay? So, I think I'm going to load up my Dr. Graybo and have a smoke and enjoy myself. And I hope all you guys are doing well out there. I shall see you in the next one. Cheers.
Gong on the planet Gong.
Gong.